Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Hunkydory TV. My name's Anne-Marie. I'm going to be looking after you this morning. I'm not on my own, though. We've got the fabulous Lisa looking after us in the producer's corner. How are you, Lisa?
I'm not so bad.
Oh, look at your little scone. That looks tasty. And
It's
you've got,
wrapped and ready to be.
have you got a flapjack as well?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it savoury again? The cheese or plain? The scone?
It's got fruit in it.
I was going to
got
say, it's
fruit
got
in it,
fruit in
okay.
it, so it looks like a...
You normally a savoury scone.
Is it buttered? Has that got butter in it?
It's got a lot.
I was going to say, me and Lisa are on the same page when it comes to butter, because that looks like a good amount of butter in a scone, definitely. And in demonstration station, it's the fabulous Natalie.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm a little
Good.
bit too tall for these antlers to be seen.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have my Christmas headwear on?
She's a little bit festive.
A little bit.
You just can't see it. We
Yeah.
can though. We know you're festive. So today it is a Christmas market workshop. So we have got an adorable scoreboard workshop for you today. So lots of different things planned.
Yes.
We've got a little bit of fun in the middle as well, which is going to be super exciting. But it does also mean we've got some great prices, which we love. But don't forget, all the Christmas market offers end on Sunday, the 15th of December. It is Sunday, isn't it? The 15th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so everything's going to end on Sunday the 15th of December, so make sure you grab anything that you've seen over the last week already, well, like week and a half. But we are going to be introducing some awesome offers today. But first of all, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. I love this. Sorry, I need to make some space. Oh, look how gorgeous it is. Miricard Megabyte, gold and silver, worth £39.98. You've got 50 sheets of each included in here, and we have 6 lucky winners that can grab hold of this tomorrow. Super exciting.
Ooh.
But you need to like, share and answer the correct answer to our question. Rambo, the real life Santa Claus, flies in his sleigh over which Christmas market every year? Is it A, Hamburg, B, Vienna, or C, Budapest? Let us know what you think the answer is. I've never been to any of those places.
No, I think either Hamburg or Budapest is probably next on our...
Yeah, I quite fancy
Lists.
Budapest. I did see at the travel agents yesterday a little thing for it for
little
next
thing.
December, and I was like,
Ooh, December will be good as
Yeah.
well. Christmas markets.
yeah. Let us know. Have you been? Let us know the answers though as well. Don't forget that bit. That's the important bit. But do let us know if you've been as well, because we're very interested.
We are.
Okay, are you ready for some incredible offers? So we have got for you, first up, the scoreboard. Should be £34.99. You can grab this for just £24.99. Absolute madness. I can't remember the last time I saw it at that price.
No, it's not been at that price for a really long
A
time.
very long time. But I'm going to tell you not to buy this, because it isn't the best value. We've got even better value for you coming up as well, because
Option 3 is the best.
oh my gosh, even this one's not good. Don't get this one either. Option 2. Option 2 is good because you're getting the scoreboard and you're getting the handbook for £29.98.
That's so good.
Isn't it? But wait till you see this one. So that should be £44.98, but this one is like
This is the mega bundle.
the mega bundle. So you can get your scoreboard, your handbook, and your 12x12 cutting mat. All of that, because obviously cutting mat fits perfectly into your scoreboard to create that cutting surface.
That's crazy.
For just £35.97.
That's so crazy.
It is when you think your
school
scoreboard
was supposed to
should
be
be £34.99. So for an extra £1, you're getting, well, it's not even £1. You're getting the cutting mat, the 12x12 cutting mat, and you're getting the handbook included in there for £1 more than
Wow.
the scoreboard should be on its own.
That's so good.
Absolute madness.
That's crazy deal.
If you haven't got a scoreboard yet, now is your opportunity. If you have got one, grab yourself another, because they're just so handy to have. Like if you do go to classes and things like that, maybe it's just something you could keep in your car. You know,
Yes.
then you know when you get to your class you've always got it, or you know, maybe gift one to a friend. You know, anything like that. That is the most perfect Christmas gift, isn't it?
It is the perfect gift, and there's so much you can do with a scoreboard. Like you can make gift boxes, you can like do cards.
Yeah.
It's not just like. It's such a cool
It just
tool.
keeps on giving, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It looks quite boring, to be
I
honest.
know, but
Do you know what I
it's
mean?
not. It's
But
really
it's
not.
so not. It's got so much potential, and that's why we've got the education included in here as well, because it's just going to tell you everything and anything you can make with your scoreboard. But I do always feel like we're just scratching the surface.
Yes.
With every single
We
book that we do,
absolutely
there's
are.
so much more you can do with it. So we are going to see some amazing demos using Scoreboard today, obviously, of course. And Natalie's going to, are you picking something from the book?
I am going to pick something from the book.
Ooh.
So I'm going to do, first of all, I was looking through here and I was thinking, how could you use some of these in a Christmassy way? And instantly I thought about this photo memory matchbox, because
Cute.
the sizes of these panels that you can put your photographs on are also the perfect size for gift cards.
Oh, yeah.
So
Or
if
I bet
you-
your pocket pads would fit well in there as
Pocket
well.
pads would fit really good. But if you were like gifting someone like a gift card, or maybe it's like tickets or something like
Yeah.
that, this is really cool because you could put like photos of you and that person throughout the year, and then like one of them could be a little sentiment.
Yeah.
And then at the very bottom in the box, you've got like your
The
gift or like the
tickets,
gift
yeah.
card. Could also be like jewellery as well if it's something
Definitely.
special.
Do you know what else that I've seen,
Anniversaries,
which
weddings.
is quite cool? You could kind of tweak this. You know those ones where you pull it and there's £5 notes or £10 notes if you're rich?
Yes.
You could kind of make that
With
work
this,
as well, couldn't you?
You
Pop
could add like little
pockets on.
pockets on these sides. It would be
Yeah.
so cool. So this is what we're going to do. And to do this, I'm going to use a selection of different adorable
Nice.
scorables. So from our Christmas adorable scorable, we're going in with the Cool Winter. And for this one, I'm not too sure. I've got two panels. I've got the flowers, and I've also got the fantastic snowflakes.
Nice.
And then I'm also going to use the iridescent ice. I love this one.
Oh, me too.
And I've chosen this colour here to use with this because this matched both of these really, really
Gorgeous.
nicely. So it wasn't, depending on which one I used, it wasn't, they were all different. So I'm going to start off by following the templates to sort of get the panels I've cut out. I've already cut out a couple of these ones here. So we need to cut out the elements to make the box. So you've got to do these, and it says 5 panels of the pull-out ones. I'm just going to do 3 for
Well,
now.
that's it, because you can change that. You could just have 2, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
you could have as many as you want. So let's start off with the outer sleeve, and I think these are really handy to use as well, our handbooks, because not only do you have like the writing, but every single page has a template.
Yeah.
And I'm a visual person,
Me
so I
too.
have to see these elements, and they're so clear to see where you need to score, where you need to cut it. It has everything you need. So we're going to start off, and we're going to cut this down first of all. So let's do this for the outside of my box, this for the inside, and then we're going to do these ones around the other side. So we need it to be 4.5. So let's do it there. You've got all of those beautiful flowers in this way. 4.5 by 9.5. So we're going to cut that first.
I just have to read
There
a
we
little
go.
comment out, Natalie, because this is incredible. This is from Fiona, who's a regular watcher / shopper, and she lives in New Zealand. Okay, so should my calendar order from the 3rd of December has arrived today.
Oh my goodness.
9 days around the globe to New Zealand. Very impressed and super surprised. I was not expecting it before Christmas. The calendar is just stunning. So happy. And she was just saying a huge thank you to the dispatch department. How awesome is that?
That is
9
really
days.
good, isn't it? We are quite good with stuff like that now.
We are quite good.
We are quite good. So the next one is 5 1/8 by 6.5. So that is going to make our drawer that fits these panels in. And what I love about this as well is that you can decorate sort of like the inside of this box if you want to as well with other papers. So let's bring our scoreboard in, and we are going to use the OG, our absolute favourite. So I'm going to start off with the outside, which we've got here, and it says we need to score this at 3 1/4, at 1 inch from there, so that's 4 1/4, then 3 1/4 again, so 1, 2, 3 1/4 makes that 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, and then 1/4. Yeah, so it's going to be 7 3/4, and then we're going to score that at 1 again. And then you've got this little panel here which you're going to attach your elements to. So we're going to just trim that out like it says, and then we'll come back to stick it all together. The next bit is your drawer. So we are literally just going to score this all the way around at 1. Now I'm just going to read the instructions because Score 1 from each edge, trim off 1/16 from each side after scoring. That's a weird measurement, isn't it?
What?
It says score 1 inch from each edge and then trim off 1/16 from each side after scoring. So it's like a little,
So yeah, you're taking a little slither off, aren't you?
slither off
Yeah.
every single side. It says cut a sliver from each corner as shown. That makes sense because that's the tabs. So I'm going to go from the box lid side. I think if you're doing stuff like this, always use the box lid side.
Yeah.
Because this isn't like a box where the top's going to fit on the bottom. This is going to sort of bring it round. So let's just go all the way around at 1. And then we'll bring that trimmer back in to take that tiny little notch off. So it's literally going to be sort of just popping your piece of cardstock up to the edge of the sort of channel. So you're literally taking off the tiniest little pieces, but this is just going to allow that movement freely between the box. So it does make sense to have to do this. And then we're going to just cut in our tabs. So we're going to do them on the sides of our card. So just in here. And I think it's so important to do this step because it just means that your box is really going to sit super, super flush. And you just get that really nice finish as well. So that's that section. And then the next one is for the inside panels. So it says to make 5 of these, but I'm just going to do 3. And we're going to score them at 4 1/4. And then again, you want 4 1/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that is going to give you another tab there as well. So we're going to do it 4 1/4 and 8 1/4 on those ones. And I've got 3, but you can make, the beauty of this as well is that you can actually put as many of these in as you want.
Yeah.
As long as it shuts, it doesn't necessarily
That's the main thing, yeah.
matter. And then we're just going to do tiny little tabs on these panels before we put these together.
And I guess if you did want to put more in and you were making if the box wouldn't shut, you could just adjust your measurements at the start and make your box a little bit deeper.
Make the box a little bit bigger for you to be able to do that. So let's go in with our red tape, our favourite red tape. And this is going to be super helpful for this. So I'm just going to bring in all of my panels and we're going to add that red tape to these score lines. So I think they're just so easy to sort of follow and you know exactly sort of like where these sort of elements are and you can see where you need to add your tapes to really easily. Anne does a really good job of sort of like putting these books together. I think all of our handbooks are really quite good and they make you feel really comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. They almost like really hold your hand, don't they?
Yeah, and if you've never
give you that confidence.
I mean, I've never made this before right now, so
we're putting a lot of trust in Anne.
disclaimer. If I can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
So we're going to fold all of these now. And when you're making boxes like this as well, I also think it's really important to make sure everything's really burnished.
Yeah.
So go in and score all of those scores. Make sure that they are super, super tight because that's just going to give you, again, a better sort of finish. So you're going to take that piece and then we're going to just pull from here. I always like to lay it flat and then pop that down so that instead of like building it up together, it's going to be really nice and sort of like flush. I actually think it's wrong there. What have I done? How have I done that? What side is wonky there? Let's see if we can amend this. What have I done?
I don't know.
How has that happened?
I don't know.
Let's see. So I needed... That's one.
It's like you need to come over a little bit more on that second panel.
I'm so confused. So 3 1/4 is there. 3 1/4. 1 is there. And then 3 1/4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, is it that bit? I'm so confused. 3 1/4. 1, 2, 3. And then 1/4 is a half. So that's 8 1/4, which is right. And then that bit's 1. Oh, that's why. That bit needed to be 1. What a silly idiot.
What a daft banana.
Hey ho. When you make mistakes like this, go over the score on the reverse side,
see,
and that will
magic.
flatten it out.
Push it back out.
So there you go, tips and tricks. But read the instructions properly and you'll get there. Have I done that right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so my score needs to be there. So that side is going to be a little bit short, but it all fit together.
It did, didn't it?
I don't know what happened there.
It was perfect.
So we'll just have to pop that bit on there. My corners are going to be a little bit out. Do you know what? Shall we just remake that? Because that's going to annoy me. Let me get some more cardstock.
Susan has said it is nice to see it's not just me who does this, Natalie. It does happen.
The instructions are there, I just can't read them. So
Yeah.
it's not the instructions, it's me.
I can't remember what I did the other day. Were you in here, Lisa? Was it Jess on Monday?
What colour?
Like the card I'd made just went like completely not to
There we
plan.
go.
But I think it is good to see how you resolve it.
And I did say
as well.
I did say to Lisa before, I said, my demos are going to be super speedy today. They're not because I can't count. So it was 4 1/2. And then by 9 1/2.
Do you know what I have to quite often do with things like this when you're doing sections? I have to kind of fold it and start again
Yeah, I think that's
If
the
that
thing,
makes
isn't
sense.
it? Work it like,
because I
so
struggle.
then you know, because it's like 3 1/4.
Yeah.
And then move it up, do 1.
Yeah,
So 3 1/4. 1
I can
is
do that. Yeah.
4 1/4. Then 3 1/4 again is 1, 2, 3, just under the 8. So 7 3/4, and then 1. 9. I did think that panel was a little bit long when I did it. It didn't look that long on the side. So here we go. Saving the day. Pop that on there. And then hopefully the rest will be absolutely fine. So again, just burnish. Burnish, burnish, burnish. And I also think that, apart from the fact that I clearly can't measure, I do think that these boxes are really good for like the ease of putting them together is
Yeah.
actually quite good.
Yeah.
Let's
And
try this
I
again.
love. I think they're going to be really cute, like little gift boxes, even without like the fold-out bit in here. You know, just as like a little
Yes.
gift box.
So let's pop this in now.
It's just a little bit different than a lid and a base, isn't it?
Yep. And again, make sure those scores all fit in.
There's a few people saying that Facebook is being a little bit of a pest today. I think Meta as a whole maybe having a few dramas from last night. I think things went a little bit squiffy last night, and I don't think they've quite corrected themselves. So if people are having issues leaving comments, I think is a thing, or post not posting is also a thing.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it was just having a little bit of drama.
I was too busy, clearly. Making my pie.
What pie was it?
Ham, chicken and leek. I've got it for my dinner.
Nice. We had turkey, stuffing, pigs in blanket, chia batters last night with apple sauce
that
and a tub of
sounds
gravy.
so
It
good.
was so yummy.
Making me hungry.
It was so delicious.
So now we're just going to concertina these folds like so. You're going to get that nice and sort of in there. And then that, have I done that wrong as well? What has happened in here?
Natalie Fancy Pants, what's going on?
I don't know. I clearly 4 1/4. Is that one not 4 1/4? It's that one, isn't it?
You got a pesky
You know what we
one.
might need to do? We'll just score it here.
You say one did look a little bit longer when you folded it up.
So that bit needs to fold there, and then that one is going to be shorter. So we'll do what Anne-Marie does and budget up here. 4 1/4, and then the next one we're going to cut it anyway. So you'll have this stand now. There we go. And then let's just trim that off. It doesn't matter the height of that one because that one is going to come out. So we can stick this now into our base. Is that going to work? What's going on? I swear, I've scored them at all the same places. Oh wait, that one needed to come up, didn't it?
We'll get there. We'll work it out
I don't know
together.
if we will. I don't know if this is me or if it's the measurements. I mean, I'm thinking it's me at this point, but... Does it still go in?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. Let's just trim that bit off to there then. We'll just do 2 panels because somewhere those scores have gone
They're not playing.
a bit mental. Not sure how, not sure why. But we've got them panels now that are going to sit in there. So stick one of them down.
Like on the
Go
base.
with- yeah. And let's just trim this off for now. What a morning.
I know, we're having one of them, aren't we?
Let's
Jinxed it before we came.
I know.
It-
They're saying we're going to be super quick
It was
today.
you, Lisa. It was you.
Don't blame me, blame Sam.
No, we're blaming Lisa.
Blame Sam.
She's the one that wants me out.
So now you've got your panels which pop out here. You've got that really nice design in there. And then this is going to fit within this little pocket here. So you've got that really cool detail now. So you can add whatever you want on there. And then imagine all of your gorgeous messages and then your gift card popped in the
That's so
bottom.
cute. That would be
It's
really
actually
nice.
really cool. And it,
For like photos, if you don't see family much throughout the
Yeah.
year, like you could maybe do 12, like a photo from each of the months or something
would
like
be
that. It'd be
super
really cute, wouldn't it?
And then your little present at the end.
Yeah.
I do think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know what's happening, but I'm sure. I mean, even with the mistakes, we've made it work.
Yeah.
We've made it work.
And this is what I said this on Monday. I was like, you know, paper crafting is so forgiving, really, because there's always
yeah.
a workaround, isn't there? There's
Always,
always a way to
always.
work it out. Sometimes we do just get really cross and throw it away
Trim
and
it
start
off.
again. But 9 times out of 10, it's fixable. So yeah, it's brilliant. Okay, we have got some other bits and pieces for you. So you can get the 12x12 cutting mat on offer as well. So that at the moment you can grab for just $6.99, down from $9.99. Again, if you just need another one, maybe
They
yours
are
has
the-
had a lot
Yeah.
of use.
Get a bit tacky.
Treat yourself, you know, at $6.99, that's such a good price. If you've got people pestering you saying, what can I get you for Christmas? What can I get you for Christmas? Tell them. Make yourself a list and just tell them what you want. £6.99 for your 12x12 cutting mat. Then we've got, right, Lisa, I looked at this morning because we've got a scoreboard on Hobby Maker today as well. And there was only a very small number on order-wise for this morning. Is that a true number?
They're in the middle of stock take,
Okay.
so I
Who
couldn't tell
knows?
you for sure.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to pop a little bit of panic into everybody because there was literally 21 this morning on order-wise. So I said to Hobby Maker, you can have 15. That's it. I've just had to email Julie when I saw it on here and say, Julie, you can't have those scoreboards at all because we have 21 in the building, according to the system
I
as
don't
of this
know for sure
morning.
because yesterday the system would have said 0.
Exactly. This is why I thought maybe it must be quite true.
I don't know.
Oh, but I don't know.
It depends on if they're in 2 places, if they're being
Okay.
in 2 places.
Okay.
So,
Okay. We may have more, but we may only have 21. And it's only
Ooh.
$17.99. And I'm not sure we'll be doing this again, if I'm honest. I think this might be when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be wrong. But just in case, $17.99, grab it now. And you can also get the coordinating cutting mat for just £4.99. So you could get both of those for less than the scoreboard on its own. How cool is that? And this is brilliant because it goes up to 8 inches. It's a really lovely size. If you've got the kids wanting to get involved, this is brilliant because they've got like their mini scoreboard, you know, they can kind of still craft along with you, but it's just that mini version. It's just absolutely adorable. It's so, so cute. So that is your 8x8, well, your scoreboard mini and your 8x8 cutting mat. And then we've got some handbooks for you, which are currently
Ooh.
half price. And this, the other day, we didn't have any apparently.
I know, I said this yesterday. Someone
Honestly,
who,
I was
who was it
fuming.
that said, is it out of stock? Was it Kelly that was asking about it? You and Kelly were having a conversation, weren't you?
It was me because I bundle was on. And then I was like, but how can we have the bundle? if
Without the
we've got
book,
any
yeah.
books?"
Because we were having
Yeah.
a conversation the other day.
And Claire was like, I've just counted a box of them.
Honestly,
Like, wow.
honestly.
There's just too much stuff in this building.
Unless you
can't
see
keep
it
a
with your
hand on it.
eyes, don't believe what it says on the system. So yeah, I'd remove this off them. I need to check I've actually added this back in.
I don't think you did because it
I
was
don't think I
yesterday when we
did.
realised.
Yeah. So we need to check that I've added this back into the Hobby Maker show as well, because this was out of stock. So if you've got any last minute Christmas makes you want to do, maybe you just want to, maybe you've got a little bit of a gift that's quite, I don't know, it doesn't look as fancy and you just want to jazz it up a little bit with a cute box, then this is going to be perfect for that. So you've got your festive makes. We have got volume 2, which is the one we released with the pink scoreboard, which is gone. But again, you've got loads of really cool projects in here. Some of my favourites in here actually. Let me just grab this one. I love with the little drawers,
Love this.
It's
That's
so
such a good,
cute.
that's such a good gift.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be. I know it's a bit late now, but that would be really cool at Advent, because you could do 4 of those, like a 12 Days of Christmas, and stick them together. So you've got drawers each side. It'd be very cute. The easel chest. Let me find
There's
you.
a toolbox in that one as
Yes,
well.
I've just gone past the toolbox. Look
Love
at
that one.
it. How cool is
You could
that?
actually decorate that to be a gingerbread house and fill it up with
Yes.
gingerbread that you've made.
Or it could be a treasure box, like a
Yes.
treasure chest. Oh, it's so cool.
Maybe you
so
do like
cool.
treasure hunt presents.
Yes.
You could put a little map in there.
This one I love as well, especially if you're gifting jewellery this Christmas.
Oh, yes. I
Very
do like the
nice.
design of that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it?
Super cute pop out.
We have got another one of my faves. Let me just find it. Oh, I've gone past it. This one. I flicked right past it then. Super quick, simple kind of idea. Very much like our festive spinners.
Love that.
But again, can be used with all sorts of different projects and papers and cardstocks and things. So there's that one. And then there is this one as well, Handbook 6, which again has got some really cool things. I love the kind of little pillar boxes. They're very cute. I love this as like, if you make pop-up boxes, it's a very similar kind of idea, but a little bit different. They're just all so cool. And you've seen, you know, you get all your written instructions, you get your step-by-steps, you get your templates if they're needed as well.
I love Jane for these.
Oh,
the
yeah,
stuff
I
she
think
does in
Jane did
here.
all of this one, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
And
She
the
comes
festive
up.
makes.
Yes, she did.
She
She
did
did.
the festive makes as Jane's.
Yeah, she comes up with some amazing ideas, does Jane? She's fantastic at her, like, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, dimensional projects.
She's what I like to call a paper engineer.
Yes.
She doesn't just make cards.
No, she's like a construction queen. We
Yes.
love her. We love her. So that is your handbooks that are all at half price. And then, of course, new to the kind of handbook game is our layout library. We launched this just last week. It is just £7.19 if you are a Diamond member, and it's got 52 pages with 45 different projects using 15 different layout templates. So the idea of this, it's a little bit like the sketch challenge that we have in the magazines, but you've got the template, the layout, and then you've got some makes using that same layout. And I love this because it just gives you a little bit of a push if you're stuck in a little bit of a rut. Maybe you've I don't know, maybe you've been making your cards and you've looked and you think, gosh, they're all square, they're all the same, they've all got this, they've all got that.
And sometimes they can be like just basic shapes.
Yeah.
But adding that extra like interest
Yes.
with the layouts and the different sort of like combinations you can do
Yeah.
actually makes them really quite cool and
Yeah.
special. So it is really good for that.
It is absolutely amazing. So that is just £7.19 if you're a Diamond member. And what we've got for you now is a little layout library demo roulette.
Oh.
How exciting is this? Okay, so on screen, is there going to be a poll first?
I'm literally clicking activate.
Oh.
Lisa's clicking activate. She's going to activate a poll.
It should be active.
It should be active. You should have the numbers 1 to 4
See it from here.
to choose.
All right, yes.
Yeah?
It should be.
It's on there now.
It's on there now. Is it? I don't know. It's not on our things. But I don't know.
We're a bit behind them, aren't we?
Yeah.
On
Is it there?
It's there on my phone.
Okay.
there? Okay.
There's a
it's
poll.
there.
There's a poll.
Oh, it's
between-
come up on the comments now.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. Okay, so you need to choose the number between 1 and 4. Okay. And what we have here is a jar This is the magical mystery jar.
I love how cute that looks,
It's
by the way.
adorable, isn't it?
It's like
Absolutely adorable.
A winter fairy should live in there.
It's just so cute. And in here we have got numbers which relate to the layouts in the book.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what we have here, which is
We don't know. We've not seen them.
our 1 to 4. I'm not.
Close my eyes.
I'm not.
I actually close my eyes.
They're turned over so Natalie can't see what they are.
I genuinely haven't seen these at all.
But these toppers are numbered 1 to 4. You can't see them very well because of the white and the glare and the light. But they are 1 to 4. So your number that you pick is going to choose this. The number I pick out of the magical mystery jar is going to choose the layout. And then Natalie's going to create something fabulous. How good's that?
This is the plan.
That is the plan.
This is the plan.
So I don't know how. Shall I give you a Win It Weekly reminder while
Yeah.
you're picking some numbers? Okay. Oh, do
Do
we?
Oh.
What is it? Is it? So, if you'd like to be in with the chance of winning our Mirror Card Mega Buy Gold and Silver, 50 sheets of each, worth £39.98, we have 6 lucky winners. You need to like, share and comment the correct answer to our question, which is... Rambo, the real-life Santa Claus, flies in his sleigh over which Christmas market every year? Is it A, Hamburg, B, Vienna, or C, Budapest? Let us know. Tomorrow we'll pick 6 lucky winners. Okay, are we going for number 3?
End the competition. This is really cool that you can do this now.
Isn't it?
Number 3 has 1.
We can have
Number 3
lots
has
of
one.
fun with this. What's number 3 then?
Number 3 is this.
Oh, cute.
Super cute. It's our little squirrels from Cute Christmas. Okay.
Okay.
So let's choose a layout, which is number 15, which is this one. So that is our layout that we're going to use. Lisa, they can't see.
I can't see. Okay, this works.
So that is your layout.
Right,
This is your topper.
right.
I'm going to pass it all to you.
Okay, let's do it. And I think we're going to make it even special because a lot of these cards in the layout library as well also show you how you can make cards with this collection on like flat bases.
Yeah.
But I want to show you how you can do that on like a
Something
shape card
nice.
or like something different. So let's grab this out and we'll see what cardstock we've got in here. What a cute little...
I love his little face.
It is very, very sweet.
It is one of my favourites. And I had to have a small fight with him when we were choosing Blockbuster artwork.
This
because-
is nothing new.
I know. I know. But some of the people that I won't name weren't as keen. And I was like, are you
Really?
joking? Look at his little face.
I love this one. I actually think
And
it's
those two,
really,
the
really
couple.
cool. This
Oh, they're
so,
so cute.
adorable. So I'm thinking, should we do? We could do a stepper,
Oh, okay.
or we could do a fold back.
Oh, I like both of those.
Let's do, or we could do like a kinetic card because I do like doing kinetic.
Yeah, you're
cards.
good at
What
those.
size
I
is
can't-
this? 2.5.
I can't do those.
Let's do a kinetic card.
I need to master the
So-
measurements.
I think I should have enough space. I think what I'm not going to do though is I'm going to leave this middle bit the normal size of an A5. I think
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
We're going to see.
I
I've
can't
never
help
done
you
this
because
before.
I
This
can't
is a
make
day of-
them.
I've never done this before, but this is the fun of being here,
Is there
right?
a kinetic in one of these that would help?
I know how to do the kinetic. I've just
Actual-
normally follow like a 5x7 measurement.
Oh, I see.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it just so I've got
Okay,
enough space for my
that should
layout to be
work.
on. So I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start by
I'm going to start. Good.
let's make it the right width, and then what I'll do
Okay.
is I'll play with the height. So we're going to do it at 10. 10. I'm only adding an extra 1 on those. Let's just do it at 11.
Okay.
And then we're going to trim this down to 8. Just going to go with it, see
Okay.
how it rolls.
I trust you.
So, I like to add my scores in first. So I'm going to turn it this way round, and we are going to score at 1 inch between the 1 and the 7. So let's just grab that in the little groove, and then at 1 and 7 I'm going to put a lot of pressure in. I'm going to repeat that at the 2-inch. So let's just do that at 2, and then I am going to repeat that at the 6-inch. So let's go all the way down to 6. I'm going to repeat that again, and then I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to score at 5 at the top, between the 1-inch mark, and then I'll just do exactly the same on the top as well. So make sure that that is lined up. I'm going to do that at 5, and then this bit here I'm going to score this at 8, because then my little squirrels will mainly be out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it up to this bit where you can see its body, and then I'm just going to lift it up again, and then I'm going to score it at that bit as well, just so we can like fussy cut around this little curve to pop him out. And then it means you get this full sort of layout that's going to stand up. Once you've done that, you want to bring in your trimmer, turn it over because this bit's going to be easier, line up to 1, and I'm just going to cut between that 1 and the 6-inch, and then we're going to flip it over again, and we're just going to use the scores as guides. So 1, and then I'm going to go, is that right, 1? Yeah, and then go from there to there. I'm definitely going to cross a bit too much there, but we can save that as well. Nothing that a little bit of tape can't help you with.
That's
definitely
what I had to do it on Monday.
Before.
Did some extra little cuts that I didn't need.
There we go. So now we can bring this in and we can fold this. So this is going to go back, which means that is going to go forwards.
You just got to tease it all into shape.
And then this bit is going to go forwards.
I feel like I could do this. I need to just practice it, don't I?
It's so easy once you've kind of like got the measurements down. But yeah, I normally do it on a 5x7, so I've just gone a bit bigger just so I can bring that layout into this little section here.
I love that.
So let's grab.
It's like a fold back kinetic.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. So would you normally have that panel as big there, or would that normally be a bit smaller as well?
This would normally be, so it would be 5x7. So this, where did I score that bit? This bit would normally be 2.5.
Oh, okay.
So then you've got
so it's
a
not
thinner.
much bigger, is it?
No, not really.
Yeah.
It's going to fit in an A5.
Yeah. Love that.
So you've got that space there.
That's so cool.
So now what we're going to do is pick out our toppers. So on this one, you've got like that, you've got a little border across the centre, which I'm going to do, and I'll probably bring in a little sneaky bit of this to do that.
Nice.
So if I pop out my toppers that I want, and I want this one, I think. And then it's just got like the toppers behind it, and I like the fact that Jane's shown you how you can do it with like changing your shapes up. Oh, let me bring this down. So she's shown you that you can do it with like different shapes.
Yeah.
So she's got squares and then a circle. Then she's done it with like an aperture with circles behind it. And then she's also done it with squares, but she's added 3. So you could do that if you have more or less. So I'm going to use this, but I'm not going to use the border. So then it gives me more space to play with. So I'm going to pop that there. And then I'm going to use the... I've got so many I could do. May the magic of Christmas warm your heart and bring you endless joy.
Oh my goodness.
The greatest gift at Christmas is the love we get to share.
Oh,
so let's pop that one on.
cute.
And I'm going to tuck it behind there, but so it's like coming off a little bit. And then I'm going to also do the little cute one here. And that one can go like on top.
Oh.
So you've got that nice like 2 across the side. This one has it more like on top of the borders, but I'm actually going to like move it to the side just so it fits in with the like the space that I've got to play with. Then we've got a sentiment here at the top, so that is kind of like running down the panel. I've kind of got this one that I think would work, and this one says to the most lovely couple. So I could have that one sort of coming off the side there. So I'm really sort of like following the shapes that we've got given here. I just need a border strip. So for that, I'm going to take...
But you could use, like if you didn't want to use your cardstock, you could use maybe like your peel-offs.
Peel-offs would work, definitely.
Something like that. Or maybe you've got a box of scraps.
if I could make this work. So it's not like, obviously can't do it straight, but I wondered if it could be
Oh, is that your border?
Yeah. So use that as the border bit.
Yeah, that would work.
So it's just adding like, it's a different shape, but it's adding,
Even to the corner, I think is really cute.
still giving that
Yeah.
really cool
It's
effect,
just adding
isn't
that
it?
interest, isn't it?
So let's do that.
Nice.
So I'll use my tape runner, and then what I'll do is I'll just trim it with my scissors. So I'm going to pop that across there, and then we can just get my scissors in that space there. Oops, and then I can trim it across the bottom, so just fold that back so you can get in that groove. So it's just showing you how you can be really creative with these, but also using them in like ways you would necessarily not think of to using them, like with your shape cards as well.
Yeah, I
So
think
let's pop that in there.
it's really good as like almost like just a real basic kind of guide, isn't it? And then it's
Yeah.
up to you how you can like kind of transform it, and that will come with confidence as well, especially if you're
Yep.
new. You know, you could start just making the layouts as they are, but then you can think like do something like this. You know, bring in maybe you've got kinetic cards from our offers that we've had this week, or the steppers, things like that.
Yep.
Start with something like that, and it is just, I don't know, it's just that little helpful hand, isn't it, with those layouts?
I'm gonna go there. I really like how that sits.
I do. And
I
again,
think-
it's kind of making you think a little bit differently, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to have that flat, because then it's going to look like
Yeah,
a
it's
little
gonna pop
photo
out.
frame. So get lots of stuff in there, glue in that bit, and then pop that back in, like so.
Cute.
And then let's pop these in. So I was going to do this side, and then this side, wasn't I? Yeah, let's keep it like that. I've just got a little bit of a long pip, and it's not like me, but I will remove those. So then we'll go in with some foam. So I'm just going to tuck this in here, because I know that that's where my space is going to fit just really nicely. And then this one we're going to go on top. So I'm going to double up my foam pad for that one. Just give it a little bit of a fold. When you've not got that much space to play with your foam pads, you can do a lot of sort of like folding them over. So then that is going to give me another like lift of that height. And then to the most loveliest couple, I'm going to go in and I'm going to pop that this way as well. It doesn't matter where you sort of like place it, but we're going to follow that sort of shape that we've got on there and have that sentiment running down. And again, this could be a die, you don't have to use this. This could be like a shaped die that you've got. So let's do that to the most wonderful couple. And then there you go.
Cute.
That was
I
fun.
love that.
I really enjoyed that.
Do you know what? I really like how it's making us think outside the box a little bit more.
Yeah.
And having to, I don't know.
It's like a little challenge.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could play this yourself at home.
You
couldn't
could. I was just
literally,
thinking
like,
that.
That in the comments.
Yeah, I saw
make
it.
all your numbers. You could computer generate it,
Yeah.
and then you could just like, if you got one of the what are they called, the folders, storage genies,
Yes.
with all your toppers in. You
Yeah.
could like flick through, close your eyes, that
yeah,
one.
pick one.
There you go.
Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? And you can even
Have so much fun then.
on
like that.
the internet there is a spin the wheel, so you could literally
Yeah,
put your numbers in
there is.
and have your own little spinny wheel, and it's really cool. I think it's such a good idea just to kind of, I don't know, maybe it could just be like a little New Year challenge for you to try and make something a little bit different and use a layout from the book. It's such a cool idea. Okay, we have got designer card packs for you. I completely got engrossed in that demo, Natalie. So I haven't got anything ready. So we have got for you designer card packs, 3 for £9.99.
What?
That makes them £3.33 each.
Are they not supposed to be $9.99 each?
I want to say £5.99 each.
Yeah, 5.99.
So that would
Oh yeah,
be
because they're smaller
like,
packs now, aren't they?
yeah, so that
What?
would be £18 for 3, £9.99. What a good price that is. Over 40% saving on these. And we've got loads for you to choose from as well. I'm going to bring them a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. I think we zoomed out for the scoreboard. Maybe. Because my arms aren't that long, Lisa. There we go. So we have got for you, first up, this is our pastel ombre. This is a really good kind of basic one to have in your stash.
I do like that.
Because it's great for those bases, those backgrounds for your busier patterns to sit onto. So in each one of these, let me just remind myself, you get 12 sheets, 6 different designs, 2 of each. Okay, so that is your pastel ombre. Then we have got the Gothic Rose. I love this one. And you know, out of the last, how many is it that we do at a time? Is it 5? This one was the most popular.
Was it?
Yeah, went in the set that it was released with. Yeah, this one was. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love just the simplicity of this and just colouring in the roses with your alcohol markers.
Yeah.
And it just looks gorgeous. So your Gothic Rose. Oh,
this one is
as
one of
well.
my favourites. This was so fun for fussy cutting.
Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? It's your embroidered blossoms. It's absolutely gorgeous. All of those florals have got that beautiful embroidered detail. It looks so dimensional. You just want to feel it. It's so cool. Oh, I love this as well. This is your antique polka dots.
Works so nicely with that vintage rose.
Yes.
Mixing and matching them.
It's beautiful. So you can see your colour selection down there as well. It's quite a dark and moody one.
It is.
And then we have got our abstract inks, which is gorgeous. I love like the kind of gold that we've got running through there. You could add some gold leaf onto there if you wanted to make it really kind of textured, and
would be cute.
it looks so cool. We have got vintage poinsettia. This one was the most popular out of the Christmas ones as well.
Was it?
Yeah, gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Again, really beautiful detail in there. Great for fussy cutting if you want to. We've got Northern Lights. This, oh, look at this one at the back. It's just an instant card, isn't it? You just want to make that into a nice big 8x8 card. Sentiment, a few sparkles, done. Absolutely stunning. We have got this one that Nat used in that first demo. That's that iridescent ice. Again, this is a really good one for kind of those base layers, creating like a nice simple kind of background. So you've got your iridescent ice. Then we have got the other one that Natalie used, which was the Cool Winter. I love that wooden panelling one that's in there as well. You can see that really gorgeous snowflake, which is one of the designs that Nat used. Then we have got our animal prints. So this has got a whole range of different animal prints in. We've got like the giraffe there on the front. You've got zebra, tiger. I think you've got like snake skin in there as well. It's really, really cool. Oh, I love the denim. It's just fabulous. You've got all sorts of different denims in there. You've got your kind of dark denim. You've got your stonewash denim. Every denim. We have got next for you the wood grains. Love this too. They're just all, you just need them all. There isn't one that I've looked at and gone,
I don't think I want that one.
I want them all. They're just amazing. This one is your Sky at Night. So this one is a little bit like your Northern Lights, but it doesn't have that kind of festive feel to it. It's more magical. So any kind of like fairy collections, if you've got some fairy silhouette dies, things like that, it's going to look fab. We've got our Gritty Grunge, another fave, because it's got that texture and that pattern. So it just makes it a nice, easy one to use. We have got our Rainbow Watercolour. Love, love, love this one. Lots of different cool patterns in there. We have got for you the Sage Blossoms. This one is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So stunning. Love that colour as well. And then we have got our Marvelous, which has got all sorts of different marbles in. Love that. We have got this one, which has no name. It's very sad.
This is the pearls, isn't it? Precious pearls.
Precious pearls. Yeah, it's something pearl. It's very cool though. And then our final one that we have is our beautiful wildflowers. I love this one as well because you've got that beautiful, again, just almost like full cards, just done. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so any three for £9.99.
It's such a good deal.
It's crazy, that deal. It really is. So make sure you are stocking up on those while they're at that price, because there are new ones coming next year. Oh,
There's some good ones
that
coming
you're going to
next
need
year.
as well.
I
You're going to
love
really need.
every single design of that collection.
It's just going to be fabulous. Okay, Golden Oldies Deluxe Craft Pad. This is still relatively new. We only brought this to you last week. So the collection itself sold out ridiculously fast. I was horrified when I got back from holiday and we didn't have it when it hadn't been reprinted.
No.
I was absolutely horrified.
Gone.
So we made the decision to release the Deluxe Craft Pad earlier than intended, so that everyone that missed out managed to get the opportunity to grab it while it's still kind of fresh. So this is your Golden Oldies Deluxe Craft Pad. So in here you are going to get your 8 inserts. Oh my goodness, they're all going to fall out, so I'm not going to show you those. You are also, and all the cardstocks are different weight to the inserts, of course it is. You're going to get your 4 foiled cardstock, you're going to get your 4 printed cardstock, and you're going to get your 4 toppers included in here as well. So that is all of your cardstock. And then we need to go portrait for your toppers. So all foiled, all die cut. If you miss the Golden Oldies, maybe you had it and you've used it. Maybe you had it, you've not used it yet, but you know you're going to, so you want to grab another. We have got it for you. £13.49 if you are a Diamond member. Does this drop into the Deluxe Craft Pad 3 for 2 as well? Yep, so you can get any 3 for the price of 2. So if you just want to get 3 of this one, maybe you want to get, 3, any 3, it's entirely up to you. That is included there as well. So our final thing we got to show you today is a goodie box.
Nice.
Now, we don't have many left. That we are
Limited.
It's very limited right now. It's very limited right now. So if you are, maybe you've not had one at all yet. Maybe you've had one, opened it, loved it, want another. Maybe you are, again, being pestered from people saying, what do you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
Just tell them you want one of these. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do we have something to open it with, Lisa? Or are we not opening?
Can you not do it with sheer mind power?
It's not turned on today.
Would you like
It's not
this?
turned on, I'm afraid. I'd love to, but yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Oh, it's all right. I mean, I can spend a little bit of time with you after the show and with Dan just to show you how to open boxes, if that's necessary. So inside, I know it's funny though, isn't it? It is funny, bless him. Okay, right. Something really key as well that I haven't told you yet today. If you've already had a goodie box, you've already got a discount code, and that discount code is valid until the end of December.
And you can use that on here and on Hobby Maker.
You can use it here, you can use it on Hobby Maker, and you can use it multiple times.
Yes.
It's not a one use only.
Nope.
It's a good one. So you can get 10% off all your crafting goodies throughout December with your discount code. So if you've got your goodie box, if it's a gift and you've not opened it yet, just sneak this out. Just tell the person that's gifting it to you that you need to get the discount code out because you could be saving 10%. Okay, in here we have got a bottle of construction glue. Always handy, isn't it? We love our construction glue. Oh my goodness me. Our Trim Me foiled insert pads. Now, another fun story. I can't tell you how mad I was in the summer Christmas when these weren't available.
No.
And
We
they
didn't have
weren't,
time to put them back on.
they weren't
did we?
available for some time because the machines were full.
So long.
So long. And then when they did become available, you find them in your flipping goodie boxes. Your Trim Me foiled insert pad is in this one. Then we have got some toppers. So I'm just going to move it over to the side a little bit so I can show you properly. So we have got this amazing Festive Elegance topper, the Rocking Christmas. This is all... Oh, there's all sorts in here. I don't want to show you that top bit next. Hold up. It has. All the good stuff.
There's too much good stuff.
All the
Lisa,
good
This is the thing.
It's madness. Here we go. We have got winter warmers, Christmas markets. Oh, look who's in there.
Oh, that little friend.
Then we've got, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm going to keep this one, Lisa. We've got another winter warmers, Santa Paws. Love, love, love. We've got a Christmas pop-up stepper. This is why I want to keep it, because I still haven't taken these home for Joseph. Luxury Christmas cracker set.
That was another stupid thing that you should not have got in there.
No, we still...
Because we didn't have any left to sell.
No.
Because he'd taken them all.
You've taken them all for goodie boxes.
Stolen them. Gone.
Then we've got some mirror card. This is your... it will be snowfall, sensational, stunning, soft, snowfall, snowflakes, snowstorm. It'll be alliterated for sure. Then we've got some inserts and papers. Heartwarming Christmas, inserts and papers, which can only mean one thing. It was next underneath the Trim Me pad, the Heartwarming Christmas luxury card making collection, which is worth £19.99 on its own. So those two items, that is your £30 done. Everything else that you're seeing here is completely free of charge. And these and this. It's just madness, isn't it? I still cannot believe that we can do this for this price and offer this kind of value.
It is very good.
It's just absolutely insane, isn't it? It really is crazy. So make sure you grab your goodie boxes. They will be going in the next few weeks. It's very sad. It's always sad when they go. And you can literally see it around the warehouse. You can see them just going down and down and down.
It's so fun when you see them all, when they're like packing them.
It's awesome,
and then
isn't
they
it?
go and it's like, oh.
It is. It's very
now.
sad. It's very sad. So make sure you get your goodie box. And then, Nat, we're coming over for our final demo.
You are. So we're going to do, we're using the golden oldies, and I'm going to go with Let the Fun Begin.
Nice.
And we're going to do like a pulley card. So we're going to have this guy like zoom in across the card, is my plan. So I've just fussy cut him out while you were showing all of the goodies. So let's just pop him out of here. I wasn't too particular about keeping his mirror on. I mean, he doesn't look like he's going to use it anyway.
Nah.
So I'm going to pop him out. So we've got this really cool design, and this is what we're going to have sort of like moving across our card. So we are going to use the scoreboard to do that. I'm just thinking about what size. Let's do it 5x7. That will really help us out. So we're going to cut this down, the rest of the card, and we are going to do that too. The card's going to be 5x7, but we're going to want some like scores in here. So I'm going to add an extra ½ an inch onto my card the whole way around. So that's 5.5, and that is 7.5. And then I'm going to bring my scoreboard in before I do anything else. And I am going to, where's my tool? I'm going to score this at 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this, we are just going to go in and take my little corners off, and then they are going to become little tabs. So take those off, and then we want to score this around, all the way around, and give it a really good burnish. And then next one, because you want this to sit really flush on your card. This is just going to kind of like keep your mechanism together, but you want it to be really, really like flush on your card then. So we've got that section there, and then with this topper you actually get a border strip. So I'm going to use that border strip to be like the pulley bit that goes inside. Okay. So I can just cut this out, and I'll take all of the other bits as well that I want to use. So let's get my topper out from here. There we go. And then I can trim out my border strip, because this has got the like the wheel marks on, so this is going to be a great
really
sort
cool
of one to use. So just pop.
They look really good as well if you don't want to do like the pulley. If you just wanted to do, if you put one on acetate wobble, it still gives them that kind of movement, doesn't it?
So I'm going to trim this out from here, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure how big this is. So this is just over 1/2. So if I bring this in now and I measure on here, I'm just going to flatten it out so I can get this in. I'm going to line this up to about, let's do it at a whole 1/2. So if I line that up there, and then I'm just going to go in ever so slightly, and I'm just going to go from about 6.5 up to the 1 on there, and then we're just going to move that down this score line down to this 1/2 inch mark here. I'm just going to line up my cardstock to this edge so I can definitely make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to do that again. So from the, it'll be from, let's go a little bit further down because we can always match up those lines in a moment. So then I can spin this around, and I'm going to do it at about a 1/2, I think. So just cutting my channel out using my trimmer. And this is what I love about this trimmer. This trimmer gives you so many fantastic uses.
Yeah.
So then we've got this little panel out of the front of our card. So you can just pop that out like so. And that is going to give you that tiny little space there. So let's grab our mechanism, and this is going to fit behind here like so. So what you can do now as well is with like a pen or a pencil, just lining that under here. What I want to do is I want to create a little channel that this panel can come out of. So with a pen or a pencil, whatever you've got, where these tabs sit, we're just going to add a little pencil marking.
Oh, okay, to cut that little bit away.
To cut that away. And I would cut it a bit larger than it needs to be as well.
Yeah, just
you don't
so
want it
you've
to
got
be
stiff, do you?
a little bit of room movement for that. So you can just trim that away and then take that off the front there as well. So that sits really nicely. So then, this obviously, if we pulled it all the way out, it would then come up all the way. So we need to do a little box, a little like gap that this can sit on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this cardstock. I'm going to do it at about 2 inches, and then I'm going to do it at 5. So that sits really nicely now, like in this space. And you can make it a little bit shorter if you need to, because you know you're gonna want to be able to like keep these bits really nice and tight on that panel there. So now we can kind of like put this together, and what I'm going to do is if I flip this over, and I'm going to go in with my tape runner because that will fit in this little groove here, and then I can work out where this needs to sit. So if we just move that through there, because I don't want it to move out a lot. Oh, let me put this back on. Or if I line it up on here, I should just be able to do it straight actually.
Yeah.
Let's just pop that on there, and then you can make sure it fits and it sits where we want it to be. We can get those edges around. I might just trim a little slither off this bit. But this is one of those
Kind of
things
needs
that
to
you
be
need
tight,
to,
but it needs to have the movement, doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. That should be fine now. Might just, so let's keep that on there. And then what we're going to do is put all of this sort of like together. So red tape is going to be the next thing that you want. And you want to make sure, I kind of want the thinnest one if we've got it. I had these out on my desk yesterday because I'm doing some
skinny one?
cards. Yeah. Doing some cards with the exciting new
Some skinny tape, Lisa.
steppers that we've got next year. So I've been using
No, it needs
that.
to be red liner, Lisa. We're going to nick one of these. Look at this, Nat. We can fill up our stash with this one.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll just keep the whole thing in here.
Well, we'll keep some in here. We can take the rest.
So let's pop these bits out now. And we're just going to put red liner tape all the way around here. I know exactly where it is on my desk as well, because I was using it yesterday.
I haven't seen those new pop-up steppers yet. I'm
They're
excited.
really nice. We made them all up, and then we've been doing some really fun stuff with
I bet they
them.
look amazing.
And it's been really cool, actually, because me and Amy have been working on it, and we sit across from each other. So every time we've like done a different thing, we've kind of inspired the other person to do something else with it. But it has been really, really fun working alongside Amy doing that. So I'm going to pop that on there. You want to get yourself a 5x7. Let's hope we've got one in here. Is this a 10 fold? This will work perfectly if it is. Yep. And then let's pop this down. So I'm going to just make sure that lines up with the bottom, and then make sure that lines up with the bit we're going to sort of like pull, and then we can close that in. So if I stick down,
I was going to say, I think
this
I'd stick
section
down
first.
3 sides and then slot that in and seal it up.
Oh. And then this is probably going to be the most difficult part.
Yeah, just
lining
getting it
this
all
up on
down.
here.
Yeah.
So I'll open this out, and then we can just get that first panel lined up with our card blank, and then we can tuck that bit under. And I'll just take this one off as well, so we can do that at the same time. Line that up on there. And then switch it around and make sure that bit's coming together. So you've got now that little groove where you've got the 3 little card pieces. And then I would also just go over and make sure that's really lying flat on there. Burnish all of those bits out. And then we can take this little panel here, tuck him in, put him to bed. Like so. And this is where as well you can test if it's a little bit too tight, because you don't want it to be super tight. You want it to work really nicely. I think.
You happy? Or
I'm just going to take the tiniest bit off.
it's not going to have a huge amount of movement if you took a little bit too much off anyway, is it?
No, because it's only got that tiny little channel here to fit through. But then that's better. So you can just pop that in now and slide this down. Make sure that that is in place and you're happy with that. Just make sure that that is straight. And then let's fold this in.
I love how you've done this a completely different way to the one when I did the.
Well, you could do this, and you could do it with foam pads.
Yeah, but I like this. It's a little bit neater if you don't want the depth, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to make it something that's like got this like movement, but you want to post it to like overseas, you've not got like a lot, then this works really nicely.
It's really cool.
So now let's set this up. We've got our guy. He is going to sit on here. So now what you want to do is grab your foam pads. I would recommend your thicker skinny strips. And then you want quite a lot of height on it. So 4 mils would actually be really good for this.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, and we've got some.
Oh.
Look at how much we've got as well, the tiniest little bit. So let's just trim that down. And I'm going to place this on here now. So make sure I'm happy with that. And then this, because you want that height, because if you do put any of your toppers on foam pads, you still want it to be able to
kind of
move across. So let's just place him where we're happy, and then we can go in with our toppers. Another cool tip I was thinking as well is if you want it to sort of like move across and you want that height on both bits, is to just put a foam pad under here,
but
don't like take it off, because then it's going to lift off and you've got the guy that kind of like comes across there and you've got a really cool space now.
Cool.
I think the only thing that I haven't done, which I probably would have done, is maybe like put a piece of cardstock, like just a plain colour behind there, or it could be mirror, whatever you choose, but it's a great way of sort of like creating this style of card.
Definitely.
And it works really nicely as well. So let's now pop this on. So my topper is definitely going to fit up here, and again, you don't want to be sort of in the way with this. a bigger 8x8 card would have worked as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go
I
in with
quite
this.
like
I'm going
it
to pop
just
this up here.
As he is with the sentiment.
So with this, we can use our 2 mils now because we know that that's 4 mil. So it should still sort of like sit over the top. Or because I've just put that on, is that going to work? Where does his head go to? So his head's kind of like pushing it off, isn't it? Let's do it flat because the sentiment we can do that raised.
Everyone's loving this.
Hopefully, I've shown it at a pace as well where you'll be able to like work it out and follow it along.
Definitely.
And make it yourself as well with like different toppers.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be like vehicles. It can be like a
Absolutely
reveal.
not.
Like, it could be something underneath it that you're revealing.
I really, really like this.
It hasn't been in anything yet, no, but
we haven't done anything like that. We were talking to Anne about this
yeah,
yesterday,
we were chatting about
we?
handbooks on Tuesday because we've got loads of plans for things we want to do for next year. So there will be lots of other things coming up.
Never too old for a midlife crisis. Let the fun begin. And I love this one as well because it still stands like this.
Yeah.
Because we've used the 10th fold. It still stands really nicely.
It gives it that better stability, doesn't it, than
yes,
a normal opening.
You've got like the larger space at the bottom. And then this little guy is going to move all the way across your card.
So cool.
It's so cool, isn't it?
I love it. Absolutely amazing.
The kids'
Thank you.
cards, they're going to have so much fun with that.
Definitely.
I really like it.
Everyone loves a kinetic card, don't they? Something, a card that does something. It's, I don't know, there's just something even more special about it. So yeah, it is wonderful. Absolutely tons of love for this card. I do hope you're all going to give it a try.
And it's just, that's the type of thing that you can do with a scoreboard that you can't do if you don't have one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
So
just so key, isn't it? Okay, that's everything from today. We have got a lovely P Wheels at Hobby Maker today. She's bringing you some last minute Christmas gifts. She's got the adorable scoreboard at 4 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, a little extra show. She's going to be doing our Premier Craft Tool storage, and then at 8 o'clock you've got another chance to see some goodie boxes, which is super exciting. And then tune in tomorrow as we open the final 2 market stalls of 2025. We've got a new Premier Craft Tool and some sparkly offers in store for you, so stay tuned tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Have a lovely Thursday and we'll see you tomorrow.